Hey guys, Silly Tuck here. And we are back, surprisingly, with a series that I thought wouldn't continue. This is the WCW Reborn series. Yeah. Huzzah! Whatever. It's alive. So tonight, we have WCW World War III. No, I don't have a, War Games match. Shut up. Not like you even knew I was going to put one on here. So tonight we are live in the KY Rupp Arena. And one question to ask before we run the show. Are you ready? No. I said, are you ready? Like seriously. Like I'm asking. Like, yes? Are we good? Are we cool? We're good? Are we? Yeah? Okay. We're good. We're good. Alright, yeah, let's run the show. So, to kick us off, some pre-show matches with a 39, which I'm pretty sure is like a D-. We have the Ring Generals, CM Punk and Bryan Danielson taking on the Young Dragons, Yun Yang and Kaz Hayashi. Bryan Danielson defeated Yun Yang by pinfall with a cattle mutilation. Then with a 46, Brian Clark debuts and just bullies Ernest Miller. Beats him with a power bomb. Brian Clark's badass gimmick, got an initial 84 rating, which is always cool. And then with a 61 to cap off the pre-show, Lex Luger and Canyon don't seem to click at all. Damn it. Lex Luger defeats Canyon in 9:32 by submission with a Corcher rack. That is a Corcher rack. 1 second. That is a Corcher rack, yes. So, to kick off the show, we get an 80. Woo! The WCW. The wrestling. We're awesome. Scott Steiner shrugged. He shrugged when going off script. He just kind of, shrugged a little bit and didn't really know what was going on. But yeah, they kick off the show. And yeah, lovely. 80. Boom. And then with a 59. No. A match that had some good action, but not much way heat. Lance Storm defeated BG James in 12:26 by pinfall surprise roll-up. Lance Storm makes defense number 1 of his WCW United States Championship. Heavyweight Championship. BG James has debuted as old school face gimmick. Got a national 75 rating. I'm all over the place, like I am normally. But yeah, cool, that's a thing. Then with a 74, which is quite well. And about to feature great action and good crowd, Kevin Nash defeated Scott Hall in 13:56 by pinfall with the Jackknife Powerbomb. Doesn't really say much here. Scott Hall sucks because he's on all the drugs. Then post-match, Scott Hall attacks Kevin Nash, lays him out with a 58. So that didn't do that well, probably because they just kind of suck. Then with a 45, yay! Alex Wright wins the WCW Cruiserweight Championship from Billy Kidman. They have great chemistry. Cool. Why did this fail? Oh, it's just because locker room is just trash. Then with a 36, Buff Bagwell calls out Rey Mysterio Jr. and challenges him to a match. Rey Jr. responds and accepts the challenge by brawling with Buff Bagwell. That wasn't really even a challenge. Basically what happens is Buff Bagwell comes out and it's all like, Rey Mysterio, you can't beat me if we ever fought again. And then Rey Mysterio's like, oh, yes, I could. And then they just kind of brawl. Yeah, that's the thing. Then with a 53, huzzah! I am bad at ratings. Where did this voice come from? The Natural Born Thrillers defeat the Apron Dwellers, the team of Yoshihiro Tajiri and the Blue Meanie, when Chuck Palumbo defeated Yoshihiro Tajiri by submission with a torture rack. Submission. I should say. Submission. With a torture rack. Natural Born Thrillers make defense number 2 of the WCW World Tag Team titles. Yoshihiro Tajiri has debuted as Wrestling Machine Gimmick. It's got an initial 60 rating. Blue Meanie has debuted as Fun Babyface. It's got an initial 71 rating. Yoshihiro, Tajiri, and the Blue Meanie don't work well as a team. That sucks. Chuck Palumbo is improving in performance skills. Yeah, and that's the thing. Then with a 70! That's horrible for Sting and DDP, because they should be awesome together. DDP defeats Sting by pinfall with a diamond cutter. Then with a 75, post-match, DDP attacks Sting. So this is the point where DDP is like this crazy guy who just wants to hurt people. Great action, good crowd. Ric Flair defeats Goldberg in 12-17 by pinfall with a handful of tights. I got a 68 rating. Don't know if I already said that. And then ended out with an 81. Actually, that's not the end of the show. So this could potentially destroy the show. Booker T defeats Scott Steiner in 18-13 by pinfall with a missile dropkick. Booker T, wow, what a jobber finisher. The missile dropkick. That is like the jobber finisher. That or a crossbody. Booker T makes defense number 2 of his WCW World Heavyweight Championship. No specific comments to be made. And post-match with an 81 himself, Booker T celebrates in the ring. Post-match. And that show gets a please. 77. It has increased our popularity in 15 regions, decreased popularity in 1 region. Don't care all that much. Booker needs to be pointed out as a great example. So, praise on a great performance. Steiner needs to be complimented on a good performance. And somebody who surprised me. Who really surprised me solidly. Kevin Nash. Yeah, Kevin Nash pleasantly surprised me this show. Kevin Nash should be complimented. No, pointed out as a good example. Booker T was pleased. Scott Steiner was pleased. Kevin Nash was pleased. Awesome. Oh, wow, look at that beautiful background. If you haven't noticed the skin I'm using, it's the Attitude skin. And I will see you all at the main title screen as you just bask in that image. And here we are at the main title screen, as of course. We have unread emails, which is always interesting. So WCW World War III got a 77. It has sold out the crowd, right? We sold out. Yeah, we did. It's great. It's drawn a lot of praise. NWA TNA weekly on pay-per-view 6. Money Brown defeated Ken Shamrock to retain the NWA World Title. Basically just retentions from what I can see. Yeah. ECCW Festival of Violence, which I don't care enough to look at. Benoit, of course, being random. WCW World War III buy rate got a buy rate of 0.25. Yun Yang has big morale issues. Shut up, Yun Yang. Nobody even knows who you are. But I'm going to make you happy, because making people happy is kind of what I do. Surprisingly. Yeah, geez, so we are losing money substantially at this point, month by month, which kind of depresses me, because, you know, the goal of this game is kind of to not lose money. I don't know if you guys know that or not, but yeah, little known fact. Jeez, I will throw as much money as it takes at you, Yun Yang. All right, there we go. I just spent like $7,000 on a complete jobber. Right, so things I want to do. The Apron Dwellers need to be deleted, because they are not working well together at all, which is kind of depressing, because I want them to. So just some teams and stuff that have kind of materialized since you guys were here last with me. The Next Factor, which is Austin Aries and Bobby Roode, kind of like the It Factor, but I've brought it up quicker. Okay, that's it. Sorry, I thought there was a lot more. No shows are scheduled for the near future. Next one is WCW Uncensored. So, what is the goal for next month? Because February, right? February is in which they start taking TV show things. So what my goal is to throw Nitro out there, and hopefully somebody picks it up. Hopefully. Because Nitro. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Wait, where's Shane? In this, yeah, okay, that should be his picture. Dave Finley. What is fit? Finland look like? Oh, geez, he kind of just looks stupid. But whatever. Anybody you were trying to talk to at this point? No, nobody. Ain't nobody know how. What's that from? Ain't nobody not know how. Whatever, I don't know. But Goldberg has absolutely no momentum, which is interesting. Anybody who I kind of want to look at, sign? Anybody who I can steal from anybody? Where's Rob Van Dam? Rob Van Dam, written ECW. Alright, well, whatever then. I can't seem to find anybody, so that looks good for now. Unless I want Ron Killings. No, Ron Killings is already with WWE. Bret Hart is unemployed. No, he feels WCW are too small for him. Screw you, Bret Hart. I hope you die. Just miraculously. I hope you just drop dead. Actually, you know what? No, I shouldn't say that, because at some point, you know, Bret Hart probably will just drop dead. Yeah. Oh, well, whatever. What can you do? Yeah, we're just trying to scoop up whoever we can, I think, at this point, me as WCW. We're kind of just scooping up all and everybody. Yeah, so that's the thing. Mike Tyson. Mike Rotunda. As I cough in the mic violently. You know what? Let's try to get Monty Brown. Hey, you can run if you want to, but you can't. Actually, that's Billy Kidman. Yeah. So, anyways, thank you guys for watching. So much. Boom. We're gonna try to get Monty Brown on contract. Thank you so much for watching, guys. And this is Silly Tuck signing out. Yeah. That's it. Go home. Bye. That's it. It's done. Okay. Bye. No, you hang up. You hang up. No, you hang up. Alright. Bye, guys.